Crank the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
So, what are you proposing?
That we don't need him. Maybe
I can't
we
help.
never
Got to
did.
start with this.
I fear
Oh, fuck this
something
bitch.
for
This bitch. This
yeah,
spot.
a lot-
That one. That's a stupid bitch who she was giving Mauler shit.
Well, so much for not cursing within the first, I don't know, however
Yeah,
many
fuck it.
minutes.
Whatever. I don't monetize the streams because I don't want any fucking ads. This is the chick who apparently gave Mauler some shit online. Like went after him, saying his shit wasn't transformative and he was stealing her content. I can almost guarantee you she's the twat that went after Grizzy and reported him and got his channel demonetized. He's fighting it. Yes. By the way, everyone, hi everybody. We're gonna get into it. I want to watch this. I have been waiting. I have not watched this episode yet. As in this episode of Grizzy, the Shills. I haven't watched this. I was waiting for tonight because I wanted to catch it. What's up, Mark?
something bad for.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I pick on her, I make fun of her, but I wouldn't kick her out of bed anyway. I'm gonna press play.
Of course you wouldn't.
Ravona.
No,
a lot of
fuck, I
people are
would
saying
not.
that they think she might be Kang's variant, which would be very.
Okay.
A lot of people are saying that they think she might be Kang's variant, which would
Kang.
be very interesting, and it would also be an interesting way to swap out
Well, if you haven't watched it, guess what? You're wrong.
the guy who plays Kang and
Kong.
bring her in as Kang. Put a ticket in.
Kong.
I don't remember her ever having that accent. What? Huh? It's Mark and Ark. Ark and Mark. Steve. We don't need that sort of negativity here. Thank you very much. I do have standards. We don't need to discuss them. Thank you very much. But
You have standards?
fuck off. Yes, I do have standards. Okay. Yes. Shut up.
Make a living gay.
Yeah. I've still got to watch that whole episode of South Park.
I do too. You're not alone.
MCU Shills React 2.
All right, Donald. It's been a while, but are you ready to rip on some Loki shills?
Definitely, Barack.
Oh,
And
dude, I
what the
love those
fuck is this
stupid
guy
AI
wearing
fucking
pajamas?
voices. Hey,
What's
don't
that?
diss the pajamas, man. I'm wearing pajamas right fucking now. Pajamas are comfortable, and it's my vacation. I'm on vacation till next Tuesday. Like, I will wear fucking pajamas. I don't want to hear shit.
If I would have
about the
taken that
pajamas.
if I would have taken that many days of PTO off in a row, I would not. Oh God, it would have taken me a month to get back into the swing of things at work. Fuck no.
Oh, speaking of work stuff, my boss
Really?
emailed me.
Do we have to do this? Go ahead.
Yes,
Fucking hell.
I just want to get your opinion on it because maybe you know about it. Because Casey told me about it. I've never done it before. Years ago, Casey told me about it. That my boss wants me to go and compete at the locator competition.
Oh, the Locate Rodeo?
Yeah, that.
I've never done
What-
it. Never been to it.
So, do you know anything about it?
Yeah, you got a time limit on locating particular utilities. Yeah, I've never done it. Never been interested. They got a lot of there's some pretty good prizes, door prizes, and stuff like that.
So, for anyone
yeah.
who's knowing, I'm going to be competing next week. And if I
That's
win, I get to go out of state and compete more. I doubt I'm going to win, but anyway, continue. Continue the BS.
If Raymond's there, he's gonna smoke everybody.
Random.
Honestly, wouldn't be shocked if these three stripped down and had a tickle fight after they finished recording.
What a bunch of queers.
Oh, here we are at the end of time.
He wasn't always alone.
What if this is how Deadpool comes in to the Marvel universe? This is how.
I
Is
mean,
Wayne Brady going to have
What?
okay, hold on now. That wasn't because this is also that was part of that's similar to my theory with the whole reset of the universe. So she could be talking about the end of the episode that we saw.
Hold on a second. I need to address what? Hold on. Somebody's talking about my bed. What? PJ's on too, and they're heavy ones because it's colder than the other side of Kilted's bed, I bet. My son, my mini-me, refuses to sleep in his own fucking bed. And when, within 5 minutes, he's sweating. Okay, it's 70 degrees in my apartment right now. And When I decide to go to bed, I have to move him over because he flays himself out all over the damn bed. And he's a heater, just like his dad. An absolute heater. It feels like I have to start checking him if he's running a fever kind of heater. He's not sick, just body temperature skyrockets to the point of, yeah, my significant others never wanted to sleep too close to me unless it was really cold, in which case they were right on top of me. Anyway. Huh? You have to
Well, the whole reset of the universe thing, that it's not an impossibility. Just given the end of the episode.
I saw a theory that we're going to discuss, but I just not want to give
The choker bitch?
Choker bitch.
This is Casey, an OB, or Boris.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Or Boris.
Why? Why did you want that?
Got a little fangasm there for a second.
No wonder you're gay.
But I learned everything I know from a brilliant 19th century inventor named Victor Timely.
Wow.
An Ouroboros of learning.
Ouroboros. Does everybody know what an Ouroboros is?
No.
What? No, I'm no. Do you know what it is, right?
Yes, of course I fucking know what it is.
Yeah, it's just something that continues going around in a circle over and over and over again. And
typically, I think the Ouroboros either came from ancient China or ancient Nordic, where because I know there was the world serpent who could go around the world serpent didn't eat himself, but he could.
Well, that's liberalism to just eat their own.
Well, I think it came from China, the Ouroboros, because that was eventually that's how the universe was going to end or something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong.
I don't know. Steve, get to work.
This is fucking the best thing in the world. Brilliant.
What the fuck did she say? I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Hold on.
An Ouroboros of learning. This is fucking the best thing in the world.
Okay, she did actually say something. This is fucking the best thing in the world. All right. I'm like, I do that shit all the time too. I get so stupid and I stumble over my words. I was just like, did she mumble or did she actually say something?
Brilliant.
What the fuck? Okay, could you for once in your life make yourself useful and have like a nip slip or something?
Big.
No
Big facts, Barack.
Damn, Lord.
I thought you could see the bigger picture.
That's kind of
Why is that funny?
Minutes.
I have no idea because they know what's about to happen. They're like, oh, I know it's about oh god.
Holy shit.
I can translate
I will
that.
say this
hold on.
scene was that's a shitty fucking way to die, man. That is a shit. They got flattened. They got sardined.
Flattened, sardined, whatever you want to call it.
It wasn't just flattened. They got cubed and pushed together. They became one in the most literal sense that you could possibly become one.
Real quick, Ark, how could I translate that? One of the contractors that I've worked with for many, many years talked like Boomhauer. Okay, like
which one? Robert?
No. Fuck. Mike Savoy. He's in jail. Vehicular manslaughter. Anyway, God, tragic. Yeah, he talked like Boomhauer, and I constantly had to tell him, Mike, slow down, calm down. I have no idea what you're saying, and he would slow down his words. But God, it was an art form. I bet she is a squeaky toy. Anyway.
Oh! Don't do it! Just let this leave them.
Oh! Ah!
All of them? Look at her. She's like,
This is crazy. Stop
Wow.
this. This is disgusting.
Shut up, bitch. Find the 10 pads aren't working. Grab the multiplier and let's get timely.
Yeah,
It's a shitty way to die.
It is a shitty way to die, but the death that's coming up just kind of was like, yeah, okay, that was anticlimactic, but there's a theory on it.
Major nipple chills right now.
What the fuck did you just say? Oh, he's okay. He's got a shirt. It's a brand. Okay. Never mind. What the?
Is Soy Boy Koi wearing a shirt that says nipple chills?
Hey, look at those faggot ass clothes.
Is that
we're done.
seriously what it says?
Well,
So, wait, we're
maybe
gonna
that's
go
why
to
he
the
got a strike.
No, he didn't get a strike. He just got demonetized
That.
demonetized for using someone else's content without transforming it. Steal, like
Are we
unlike
transforming
Sniper Wolf, who steals other people's content from other platforms and doxes a guy and then gets a little slap on the wrist because she has a vagina. I said it. Fuck off.
You talking about the one between her and Jack's films?
Yep. That ignorant twat. Sorry. I had I had a discussion with with my lizard, and oh god, that just sounded so fucking wrong. Oh.
Does your lizard talk to you all the time?
There's no way to recover from this, so I'm just going to keep going. There's no fucking way I can recover from that. But she, I just called her. Okay, you ready, Steve? Are you ready? No, it gets better because the sentence ran through my head, and I'm going to say it because it's too funny not to. My lizard's a fan of Sniper Wolf.
I don't get the joke. What's the lizard?
What?
Oh, wait.
Okay, child number 3, her nickname is Lizard.
Okay, this is information that I was missing.
Oh, when she was born, she had little. It looked like the skin, the pattern on her skin when she was born was like little hexagons and stuff. It looked like lizard scales. So that stuck. Lizard, my little lizard. And I have to be very careful talking. My lizard is a fan of Sniper Wolf. So I had to have a talk with her and say Sniper Wolf is a raging cunt. I don't think I use those particular words. I'm not recovering from this. Anyway, we're going to move on.
Episode where she comes out the elevator and it's going to broke himself.
We're just
shit.
It's happening. We're going to Ouroboros back to episode 1 in the episode where they explained Ouroboros.
Oh my god.
It's all in Ouroboros. It's all circles.
So we got nipple chill shirt on the left, space babies with Rocket, Baby Groot, and Grogu with pajama pants in the middle.
All these squares.
And I don't know what the dude on the right is wearing, some sort of anime button-down shirt.
Hey, nice clothes, gentlemen.
What?
It's a Dragon Ball Z abridged reference. Mr. Popo would drop like a gallon of acid, and he's just sitting there on Kami's Lookout going, all these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. Because Kami's Lookout is a circle, but it is square tile floor. And he's just sitting there looking at it going, like, that's what he's repeating. All these squares make a circle.
No, I did not drop her on her head. Okay. No.
I didn't know the Salvation Army was having a sale.
Oh, I love that movie, actually.
What?
The Anchorman, I love that movie. A good movie.
Did prune himself. He did. I know.
I thought. Well, okay, we're gonna talk about
called it, man. Since episode 1. Episode 6. Yeah, called it. Yeah. And we're all.
The dude's missing a bottom tooth.
What's that?
The dude's missing a bottom tooth. The dude all the way on the right, missing a bottom tooth.
Yeah, I missed. Never mind. I don't
bothers
judge any
me.
missing teeth. It bothers
No longer will we wear blindfolds when we're jerking each other off.
What? That's my face exactly. What?
This some sort of parody movie on Breakfast Club had to be. I mean, obviously, look at him. So,
what?
Taking me offline.
What?
I'm losing my.
Taking her offline. Let's keep going. We got 2 minutes left.
I'm gonna facilitate. I only have moments left. You'll never be him.
Ooh. Ew. Oh.
Jesus Christ, the overacting. You know,
I don't know what it is about this dude's face, but I really don't like this guy. Like, he has such a punchable face.
Disney already ruined Blade, Joshua. Yeah, I actually have that one of the article pulled up. One of the drafts of the movie made him the fourth character, not the first, not the secondary, the fourth. It's like fucking hell.
Oh.
And the
A rotten little clock. Really rotten little clock. I have her on my wall. I'll take her off.
Jesus Christ. Goated level commentary from Christian Harloff once again.
What?
Oh,
Miss Smith's offline. Renslayer dead.
I thought we established that Prudy doesn't kill people. It just sends them to that little area where like they don't get got. They sit like it's where they send all the Lokis to. Like Prudy doesn't kill you.
Yes, we know. Mm-hmm.
So why are they like, oh, she's dead? No, she can come
back. It's even more meaningless than that. Why is he rubbing his hands?
I don't know. He gets off
like
on this kind of stuff.
Some of the reactions are just mind-boggling. Happy Halloween, Joshua.
So good.
You must be on crack.
I really, really, really like Victor. I really want him to be good and on our side and make it out of this.
10 seconds later.
What?
Oh my God. Yeah.
He got Reed Richards.
Okay, this woman really needs to move her camera back. Jesus Christ.
Ain't that the truth?
He time slipped.
You know, there's something truly obnoxious, crude, crass that I could say, and I'm going to say it. You would think these women would be a lot better at faking it than they're showing on the screen.
Oh, yeah?
I'm pressing play now.
Right? That's what it like ultimately like looked like.
That's
idiot.
That's the low ball you're going for today.
This was a great episode. This is the best episode of the season so far.
That is one of the best episodes of all of MCU television.
You can't fix stupid.
Whoever says that the Marvel Cinematic Universe fell off, that the MCU fell off, well, no, they did not fell off. The MCU is back. Well, it's back, yeah.
Stupid is forever.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out some of the other content live on the channel. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.
Please like and subscribe. Save Grizzy. Somebody's trying to fuck him over. And that's horrible. So, where do we go? Let's see. Ba-do. Well, hi, everybody. Welcome. I discovered a couple of days ago that we've been doing this shit for a year. We had a month and a half hiatus due to unforeseen circumstances. Died. And yeah, just got back to it after the 1st of January. So I figured, we started this October 25th. Can everybody hear me? Am I talking to?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yay! I can be heard. Oh,
I don't know
my
if it's a
goodness.
good thing, but yes, we can be heard.
Oh, opinions vary, and I have the right one, or correct one. Anyway, so yeah, Gracie put something out on his page, on his community page, saying that he got a letter from YouTube saying his channel is demonetized because of blah 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 blah.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Using other people's content, but not citing any video or any example or anything like that. He's fighting it. Wish him the best of luck. He deserves all the credit. The work he's putting in, it's all transformative. YouTube's full of shit, or whoever's trying to report his channel is full of shite. Oh, let's see. I hope everybody's doing okay. Doo-dah. So I was going to start off. I don't know if you were we live last night whenever that little spiel I went on. I'm going to do it again. Speaking about Halloween.
Right back.
No, I don't care. No, I do. Speaking about Halloween, I had an old record come to find out, it was a Disney record. Steve might actually recognize this, but I would listen to it it was a Disney Halloween record of scary this and scary that and all this other shit. The sexual exhaustion joke. Hold on, what? I just wasn't sure if I should make the sexual exhaustion joke or the glad the cream could clear that up for you. I'm not sure where that. What? I'm gonna go ahead. But I listened to it over and over to the point where I could recite the beginning. It starts off with, "You are a bold and courageous person, afraid of nothing. High on a hilltop near your home stands a dilapidated old mansion. Some
Did
say
you recite this on
haunted."
Jason's podcast last
I
night?
did, and I'm doing it again. Fuck off. "Some say the place is haunted, but you don't believe in such myths. One dark and stormy night, a light appears in the topmost window in the tower of the old house. You decide to investigate, and you never return." I have been able to recite that on command anytime. And I hadn't listened to that record since I was 10. No idea why this one opening to an album stuck in my head. Just a bizarre thing. And the whole record is just creepy sounds, creepy noises and stuff, like the creaking of a door, the slamming of shutters and the wind and all this other nonsense. One of them is a guy, it's just a sawing sound. It's a guy, he's sitting on a branch high in a tree, and you just hear the saw. And after a while, it just keeps sawing and sawing and sawing. And then you hear the crack, and then you hear him fall to his death. It's like, what? Huh?
He was in an episode of Looney Tunes sawing himself off a branch.
Essentially something like that. But no, this was just all bizarre, odd tunes. I actually wish I could recite the Vincent Price rap from Thriller. That was awesome. Joshua said a couple of things I don't want to see, but so Disney and modern entertainment in general are making it crystal clear they're replacing male legacy characters with female. No, you're just saying that because you're a misogynist. Even though we have one piece of evidence after another, 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 after another. But you're just imagining things because you don't like strong female lead characters. Okay. Fucking shit. No, that was sarcasm.
You don't say.
I do say. I lost what was. Replacing male legacy characters with female leads. Female leads, man, which is a callback to the bullshit hypocrisy Gina shouts out. Yes. Joshua continues, and the plot of the Marvels. I haven't read the plot yet. I don't know if I want to.
I typically go in blind with this.
I heard it's pretty dumb, but you
expected it to be other?
No, I really didn't.
How do you think Disney's going to react, knowing that this tiny little indie horror movie made more money than it is holiday blockbuster? I use air quotes with that, by the way.
I cannot wait to see the opening weekend box office because we're talking about Five Nights at Freddy's, $130 million world box office opening weekend with a day and date streaming release. Okay. Day and fucking date. And it made $130 million. The Marvels isn't going to make 50. I don't see it making 50 opening weekend worldwide. I mean, unless that 50 million, well, is it 50 to 75? Was that the domestic projection? Let's find out.
While you're at it, you should see how much the movie has made so far, like the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I wonder if it's making more money since then.
So my concern, everybody went to see it the opening weekend. Okay, $50 to $75 million domestic with So yeah, okay. Comingsoon.net, they're projecting 50 to 75 domestic.
Yeah.
Okay, there, Trumpet.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry. I was trying to get away from the mic.
Timmy Trumpet. Well, there's a little button at the bottom that says mute.
It's actually being blocked by my taskbar. I can't get my taskbar to go away for some reason.
So I think one of the things that helped Five Nights at Freddy's is the weekend it came out. It came out the weekend before Halloween. Big weekend for horror movies. That's a contributing factor.
Also, it has a massive, massive fan base.
We're going to see what word of mouth and the massive fan base is going to do week to week, and what sort of drop off that's going to be.
From what I've seen, it's pretty divided online. Some people hate it, some people like it. Okay, let me rephrase that. The fans like it. The people who don't know, from what I've seen, the people who don't know anything about the games, they're just going to see the movie. They're like, it's okay, or they don't like it.
She's got huge tracts of land. The week-to-week drop-off is going to be telling. So if it has the average 50 to 60% drop-off, it'll be fine. If it's higher than that, that's going to be rough. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter what the week-to-week drop-off is. It's made money. It's made money. It's made easily $80 million in profit so far, just after the opening weekend. Let's see if we got some changes. FNAF movie box office so far. What do we got? That's from 2 days ago. You got something from 2 seconds ago? 3 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago. Do we not track the box office numbers? Where's box office motherfucking mojo? Fuck you, Rotten Tomatoes. How much money did it make? 80 million domestic, 52 million international for $132.6 million. But that's 2 days ago. I'm sure people are still, that's still fantastic. It's going to destroy it. What was I doing? This is what I was doing. Where is Loki?
Also, remember, Halloween was just this. It may have gone up for yesterday. People might have gone to see it during Halloween day.
That's true. Loki 2, 4. Okay. So will you stop that shit?
What?
What?
Oh, I thought you were talking with me.
Oh my God. What, Mark? What do you mean, what the fuck? What the fuck what? Since the multiverse saga is sucking, there have been confrontations about Marvel making decisions to bring back the OG cast of the Avengers and replacing Kang with Doctor Doom because of the allegations. I do not think that Jonathan Majors, I don't think he should be replaced because of the allegations. I don't think he's the greatest actor for the job, but let him have his day in court. Like, for real.
You know Disney's not going to do that. They've already fired him, didn't they? Or is he on hold?
No. He's on hiatus. No, I said huge tracts of land, Mark. It's Monty Python reference. She's got huge tracts of land. You know, I still nope, I want to go back and face the peril. No, it's much too perilous. You're gay. No, I'm not. It's part of my idiom, sir. Idiom. And then they ate Robin's minstrels. Yay!
But I mean, I'm curious. I mean, don't get me wrong. The movie made its money, so I'm hoping that even if it has a drop off, it still made its money. And this was definitely Scott's love letter to the fans. Like when it comes to movie wise, like he put a lot of work into this movie. Now I understand that some people who he made it.
I was rambling. Hold on. I was rambling about tits, Mark. Yes, I was rambling about tits. That's exactly right. You need to go watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail after the stream. It was absolutely about tits.
Well,
so back to what?
I mean, clearly, like I said, this was Scott. Like Scott did not make this movie for the average viewer. He clearly did not.
I think it's a mix of both. No, I think there's enough in the movie to
Oh
understand
no,
what's
the
going
story
on.
is super simple, but like the extra references to why or the reasons why characters do things, no one who hasn't played the game, anyone who hasn't played the games is not
I
going to
never played the
understand
game.
why.
I played a few. I made it through a few nights
Yeah,
on
but
the
you
game,
bitch
on the
out
first
though.
game. What?
Yeah, but you bitch out though.
Oh no, no. I bitched out in the VR like a fucking little girl, okay? I will admit that shit. That the VR, I didn't make it through one night. Why? Because I'm cowering in my chair with the VR headset on, and all of a sudden fucking big blue fucking who's the blue one? Bonnie is right next to me, and I can see this fucker
I beat
out of
the
the
entire
corner of
game,
my
sir.
eye, and just rah, and like nope, I'm out. I was done. No, no. I'm not interested in having a heart attack and having to get rushed to the hospital because of a goddamn VR game. Okay, I was done. At least if I'm playing it, if I'm looking at it through a window, in other words, the TV or the computer screen, I'm fine with that. Put that VR headset on. No, Jack, my brain will start fucking with me. No. It's so real. I played Dread Halls. Okay? I played Dread Halls a good bit. Those are barely 64-bit No, those are not even 64-bit graphics. Those are like 32-bit graphics. Classic Wizards and Warriors graphics kind of shit on the Super Nintendo. I got to a certain point and I had to stop. Okay? I could not play it again. I tried. I put the headset on and no, I just couldn't. As soon as I put the headset on, went into the dungeon, just the blood pressure, heart started racing, anxiety went up, hair stood. No, I was done.
You need to learn, sir, how to discern video game from reality.
Where's the fun in that? If I put a VR headset on,
I have fun playing the games. I can immerse myself without thinking to myself it's real.
I can immerse myself into games with no problem. But if it's a horror game,
what if we get you on what if we make you walk get a basic 2x4 and put you on that VR game where you're walking on the you have to what's it how's trapeze across?
I don't think I would have a problem with that. It might fuck with my equilibrium, but I don't think I would have a problem as far as I would think I was falling. Oh, I have a dreadful fear of as I like to put it, I don't have a fear of heights. It's the sudden stop at the end.
Well, the game is you have to walk out it's basically a plank on the top of a skyscraper, and if you they say to really immerse yourself, get a piece of wood like a 2x4 and actually walk with your headset, and then it feels like you're actually wobbling on the top of the skyscraper.
Hold on. Ark, you talking about the movie? If you're talking about the movie, I'm glad it wasn't filled with jump scares. I think they were.
It was trying to tell a story.
Yeah, the story was more important. I liked the jump scares that were there, especially with what's the doll's name? The kid with the umbrella, the balloon boy.
It's Balloon Boy, yes.
The ones with him, I thought were well placed. They were pretty decent, and sure, you could when the Foxy jump scare where he just comes at you all of a sudden. Sure, that might be predictable, but I just think they were well placed. I think they were well done, well placed. They didn't overdo it. You saw things that happened to people, but you didn't see it happen. Like the girl getting chopped in half, you saw that happen, but you didn't see it.
With the shadows and stuff like that.
The shadow, I thought that was perfect. I thought it was fantastic. And PG-13, sure, my dude's 8. All right, he watched it twice, and he loved it. I'm sure if I put it on again, he'd watch it over and over again.
Yeah, that's basically what the animatronics are capable of in the game. Mm-hmm. Well, in the game, in FNAF 4, you never see it because it's 2-bit. It's a 2-bit minigame. It's like Atari style graphics. You watch the kid's head get crushed because his older brother put him inside of the animatronic's mouth, and while he was performing,
kiss, crunch, yeah. I watched that. I watched that lore video. The bite of 87. Was it the bite of 87?
That was the bite of 83, actually.
83? Okay.
Yes. There's 2 bites.
There's 2 bites. Oh,
There's 2 bites. So there's a theory
the bite of 80, the bite of 80, whatever.
There's a theory going around that the next movie, if there is a second sequel to,
there will be. There has to be.
It's going to follow the games and be a prequel. So FNAF 2 is a prequel to FNAF 1. If you didn't know that.
The game is a prequel to 1. Okay.
Yes, FNAF 2 takes place before FNAF. Here's the theory of the timeline. It goes.
I'm sorry. Where the fuck did that come from? Keep going.
The theory is that the timeline goes FNAF 2, FNAF 4, FNAF 1, FNAF 5 with sister location, then FNAF 3, then FNAF 6. I think that's the agreed upon time of events. Yes, the director signed on for 3 movies, as well as Matthew Lillard, which I really hope he gets more screen time in the next movie.
Who's that?
Matthew Lillard, the guy who played the killer, William Afton.
Oh, I love him. I love him as an actor. Okay, Matthew Lillard confirms he's signed for a 3-film deal. So, even better. Like, the profit this movie made just on opening weekend should guarantee a sequel. But the fact that he signed for 3 movies?
You got something to say about me liking FNAF, all right? I love FNAF.
Oh my God. FNAFing. That's EFAP. EFAPing, FNAFing. We can't do anything with ours. Let's see. What could Blumhouse do with 3 FNAF films? I don't even like Freddy's films. I just want to say Freddings. What? You could be FNAFing right now. Okay.
No, I am not.
Took you a second to catch on what he was talking about? FNAFing. Okay. Production. Let's see. Now that we know that Blumhouse Productions is feeling ambitious with up to 3 films. This is from February. 3 films planned for Five Nights at Freddy's. It calls for a brainstorm session of what direction Emma, Tammy, and Scott Cawthon desire to take with the story. How close do they need to follow the games? How many changes are they going to make? As long as it's interesting, could go anywhere. I'm looking forward to it.
Scott has plenty of material to pull from for all the stuff he's created.
Mm-hmm.
And it's his material, so he doesn't have to ask permission or, and he's not letting anyone, stick their hands in it and like fuck up his stuff. According to MatPat, or if anyone watches the Game Theory, like apparently all the actors were like supposedly they have some level of fandom for the games, so they were like trying to get it as close to whatever Scott wanted it to as possible.
Oh, I mean, Markiplier is going to have to be in the sequels easily.
Yeah. For anyone who didn't know, we actually found out Mark's role. He was supposed to be in the first FNAF movie. Well, the one that just dropped.
The security guard. Yeah.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the security guard who died in the beginning. That was his role.
No. With 2 other movies, hey, he's got to be in one of them.
He might. Well, I don't know who he would play it, because like the next movie, if they're going to make it a prequel, the main character is going to be Jeremy. Because if you noticed, if you go back and watch the movie, when Mike puts in the security training tape, it's like whited out underneath it. You could just barely make it out. It says Jeremy underneath it. Jeremy was that was because Jeremy was the night guard for FNAF 2, which was a prequel. So
imagine if Markiplier comes in and plays the lead role as a guard or something. That'd be kind of funny.
Good. Well, as far as we know, he's not making another movie, so we're still waiting to see Iron Lung. So
yeah.
Overall, I think I'd give the movie like 6.5 out of 7 or 7.
Oh yeah,
maybe
6 or 7. It was. I thought it was good. The runtime was good. I thought the pacing was good. I mean, it's
I know you complained a little bit about Vanessa's acting and her switching, but then when I told you
So-
why she possibly switched like that.
So yeah, there would if they could bring in some sort of explanation in another movie, that would be helpful. But I think it almost seems like there was a scene missing or something. Like there was no build up to it. There's no like I guess I would have to watch it again to see if anything else was hinted. You mentioned that something was hinted earlier. you know.
Yes. Whenever he was talking about, whenever you go back and watch the scene where she's telling him, you know, like you're not crazy, I've seen crazy, and then whenever she's like prepping him, like giving him the tasers, the cattle prod, all that stuff, she's like, I can't go with you because he knows how to get into my head. She's just saying stuff like that. He replies, "Wow, he really messed you up when you were younger, didn't he?" And she verifies that. She shows it whenever she's talking about William that that he did horrible things to her when she was younger, and it fucked with her brain. That's why she probably has, like in the video games. Oh, so in the video games, Vanessa is not. Which, by the way, everybody, if you haven't seen the movie, we're talking about spoilers. I know we're late in the spoiler warning, but here you go. There's your spoiler warning. In the movie, it's revealed that Vanessa is William Afton, the main killer's daughter. But in the games, she's not his daughter. She's his protege because she picked up the VR headset and was corrupted by the AI infused with the killer's soul in it. And when she was playing the video game and unlocking the code, it sent scans to her brain, and it basically made her a acolyte, a follower of the killer, and she picked up the mantle while she was trying to bring him back to life.
I think they should stay away from that story beat where a VR headset, just stick with the possessed animatronics. Don't go too far down the rabbit hole of possessed anything. The animatronics is believable. It's, I guess, it's more believable and acceptable than a possessed VR headset,
Yeah. Well, I mean, they already differed so much from it because, like this movie was taking place in the year 2000, and Vanessa was around her age that she is now in the movie than when the VR headset came out. So, I don't think they're going to go with that route.
Yeah, don't go. I don't think they should go with that route. They don't. I don't think they need to go with that route because if she's Afton's daughter, then she was just psychologically manipulated by him to gain control instead of being possessed or anything like that.
So the reason it's not clear on why the lore has never been 100% solved. So the reason why William Afton kills children in the games, crazy. Well, that. So I'm sure I'm pretty sure I heard you mention it whenever you were making the video about how much money the movie made.
Wait,
about how
you thought he was bitching about that? No, what? Huh?
No. I didn't say you were bitching. You talked about how like Chuck E. Cheese and that other one, because you were alive with the two show pizza. Is it Show Business Pizza?
Showbiz Pizza, yeah.
Yeah. So in FNAF, there were two companies, and it's just like Chuck E. Cheese, or Showbiz Pizza. Like one of them, the companies bought each other out, like because one of them was failing. So they paralleled the Chuck E. Cheese failure.
Wow. So that's exactly what I mean. Okay, are you talking about Five Nights at Freddy's or like Chuck E. Cheese? Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese bought out Showbiz Pizza because the Showbiz Pizza bear shows up. He's been showing up with Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. So the same thing happened. Like we don't know whose business fell out first, but so you remember how they said? Remember that dude in the background who was working on the animatronics there, the security tape?
I think so.
Like it's a small. That was the other owner of Freddy Fazbear's. That was Henry Emily. There were two owners of Freddy Fazbear's, by the way. And one of them was failing, and then the theory is that that Henry bought out William Afton's business because it failed, but they were friends. And so William was jealous of Henry, and out of his jealousy, also because earlier in the series it's all theories, whenever he accidentally killed his daughter because she got spring trapped. And Henry had not spring trapped. She got consumed by Baby, the clown animatronic. Well, it's also theorized that she might be a jester animatronic now. Anyway,
there's so many animatronics after the first game.
Goddamn
like,
idea.
No, I watched Markiplier play Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate, where it's just like everything happening going on. Nobody's talking bad about Showbiz Pizza. Was the VR headset made out of the skull of an Indian chief stolen from the sacred burial ground and charged by a lightning bolt Castle Frankenstein? Jesus Christ!
No, imagine the VR headset like a. If anyone who has watched Harry Potter, imagine like it's a Horcrux. He put pieces of his soul. He learned how to separate souls, and I'm not going to get into it. It's a lot of fucking explaining. We'd be here for a long time, and we're already lingering a little bit too long on FNAF. I feel, but
fuck you. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was like it's the reason. It's the same thing with all the action movies that are becoming more popular. It's nothing complicated. You don't have to go follow. You don't have to go watch 18,000 episodes hidden behind a paywall to figure out the motivations of this character whose emotional range is folding her arms and looking stoic, or any other shit.
So, thing is, like, the reason why he kills is because he discovered a way to bring people back from the dead, because his older son Mike, which I don't know if they're going to reveal if he's actually William's son in the next movie or not. Who fucking knows? Mike accidentally killed his little brother, the crying child, by tossing him in the mouth. That's the bite of 83. Mm-hmm. Then he was trying to he discovered how Remnant worked, the soul extracting stuff that brings people back from the dead. And while he was discovering that, he built animatronics, the Funtime animatronics that would capture children, so that way he could experiment on them by killing them and making them come back to life using their remnant. Well, once he was building them, one of them killed his daughter by accident because she got too close to the animatronic. Well, when that happened, Henry, I think, had just helped him out, and Henry still had a daughter, and William had grown jealous of him. So, that was his first official victim, was Henry's daughter. So, that was that was the puppet. But yeah, that's basically why he kills, is because he lost two of his children to his own. He lost two of his children to his own creations. His business partner was thriving, had a happy family, had his daughter still. But he kills out of jealousy, and he kills because he's trying to bring his children back to life using the soul remnant he discovered through experimenting with the animatronics and the kids. There's your motivation as to why he kills.
Hunty, which one are you talking about? Because the one... It's an animatronic DNA to breathe their own killer robots. What the fuck? Oh, God. Is this the Jurassic Park reference? I think this is. Steal the animatronic DNA. Yes, it is. Let's see. Animation. There's a channel that I do enjoy. Examination. Let's see. Lord Blazoom. Hold on. Let's see. Un momento. Where is... Oh. No, I'll just go ahead and try this. Examination does Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. And they do music videos as well. I don't know about Lord Blazoom, but Fanimation, like all the stuff. They bring in Bendy and the Ink Machine, do a bunch of parodies from, there's Mr. and Mr. Purple, or the purple guy and the purple guy. Purple guy and the purple gal.
That's again, purple guy is William Afton.
and Purple Gal, and of course, Freddy. All them. Well, what's the other one? Let's see. Made a body get stuffed into Freddy. Lord Blazoom. Let me look up Lord Blazoom. Do 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 do. Do do. Oh, I don't think I've seen these. 1, 2. Wow, he's only got 7 videos up. One of the other channels, JT Music, also does a lot of. He does Bendy and the Ink Machine rap songs and other kinds of songs for him. Enchanted Mom does it. Enchanted Mob, Meme Fish. They take a bunch of songs. I wonder who did the original song for the Bendy and the Ink Machine rap. Going off on all kinds of stuff. Changes audio, animations. Still, oh, the animations are still up. Do 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 do. So, I think Five Nights at Freddy is good.
Oh yeah, I really like the movie.
Window, fucker, boom.
I know you're probably not going to, Kilton, but I did send you 2 videos that explains the timeline. So if you're ever curious, you could.
I think I've watched one of them already. That's
one of them is 8 hours long. So
nope, didn't watch that one.
I'm about to blow my nose again, so I'm gonna mute myself.
I'm gonna fucking mute you right now, fucker. Do 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 do.
But anyway.
Yes. The idea that she is a Kang variant. Nope, they actually followed the comic outside of race swapping her. They followed the comic. She was Kang's second in command or whatever.
Partner, lover,
partner,
various terms.
And then he went and erased her. Oh, we're going on to Loki now.
Yeah, I've had him for like 2 days. It sucks. But I mean,
oh God, Steve. What the fuck? Giganox? I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. Back to this.
Giganotosaurus?
No. Check the Discord.
Which one?
Giggity Knox is now Quagmire. Oh my God. Giggity plus Giganox analysis? I don't even know what that is. Okay, moving on. Get distracted around here sometimes, everybody. Sometimes, every once in a while. Once in a blue moon.
Belch. You have a guy, you have someone in the chat who literally counts your tangents.
I don't know what you're talking about. La da da. I didn't realize that this was episode 42, and that just kind of made me laugh a little bit. The episode that is the answer to life, universe, and everything.
Yes, but well, I get the reference. I don't know about the chat gets the reference. So.
I really hope they do. We're a bunch of nerds around here.
If anyone here hasn't seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, you should go watch it. It's a great movie. You can also read the book too. Both are good.
Yes. So a few things about this episode, of course. Erase all their memories, blah, blah, blah. Moving on. I still do not like Jonathan Majors' performance in this. It's just, I don't know, lazy? Just stuttering over and over again? But the fact that he's the reason. So, Kang, or what's her name?
Who?
Her. What's her name? I can't remember.
I don't know.
No, because she brings the book back in time that Ouroboros wrote, that OB wrote, to give to him so that he can learn all this stuff and then go to the TVA.
Yes.
So OB sent, okay, the book goes back in time. He learns it, creates the TVA, and then the TVA, OB writes the book that goes back in time. It's the paradox loop. You know, the little loop thing that keeps going over and over and over again. No matter what.
The Ouroboros?
Well, hold on. Yeah, the Ouroboros. So, one theory that I saw concerning, like, nothing. This is another episode that, what happens in this episode? Not much, honestly. You find out who zapped Loki in what, the first episode, second episode? It was Loki that zapped Loki. So the bad guys get away. They smush him. This is like, okay, the explanation here. There are times where there's a lot of exposition in this episode that leads to the end of everything. And he gets excited about hot chocolate machine. I'm sorry, cocoa machine.
Well, he's never seen that before, so.
And of course, they want to go eat pie again. Criticism. They smush him. Nobody wants to join. He wants to go back to his regular life. They all die.
I mean, to be fair, he was living a great life. Why would you go back to being a bureaucrat, or I don't know,
or not knowing who you are, not knowing where you're from, not knowing anything? You're taken from a timeline. You had a life there. You have a life somewhere on the timeline. That was the complaint. That was the argument that they gave to us, especially to
someone. The lady, I don't know her name. She died.
No, what's his name? The other guy. Loki's partner. Mobius. Damn it. Because he never wants to check out where he's from. More speech, more dialogue, back and forth. Lots of talking. I don't have a problem with all the talking, but there's really nothing to critique. It's just exposition. The really important stuff is, they're willing to die for their cause. Okay. Challenge accepted. And they're all dead. Oh my God. What is all this? Hot cocoa. You kind of think that, like for a moment, I thought he was going to pour the hot cocoa on him and run away. But no, he just goes poof.
I thought it was going to be an escape plan. I really did think it was going to be that.
No, they bring him. All this happens. He figures out. Okay. Go. Loki discovers it. A long scene that probably, maybe it didn't need to be that longer. I'm talking about, like, these are the criticisms other people had. But once you see this happen, you figure it out instantly. Where's the important stuff? Oh, the tense little phone ringing.
Oh yeah, dude, that phone was going on for way too long. That was like you never that little like high pitched ringing in your ears that just like gets to you. That's what that was for me. Like
it took him forever to answer the phone.
Dude, it was so annoying, man. Like I hate the sound of old ringers. Like
I think the only legitimately meaningful, I mean, outside of this chick saying you'll never be him, that was something. Then she gets zapped to the end of time. Poof, she's gone. Let's see. Stick your head in there. Do. All right, let's check this out. No. There we go. Wait, do I need volume? I don't need volume. Oh.
No, because Disney will just,
Pause it. What? We're not doing anything. This is transformative. This whole part right here, this climactic scene, he's going to go out there and save everything and blah, blah, blah. Come on, let's go.
And then he gets spaghettified.
And then, poof. So, oh, wow. That's gruesome. And hilarious.
The same thing that happened to Reed Richards.
Yeah. Well, that was magic. That was Wanda. This is the same thing that happened to one of the Ant-Man variants in Quantumania. So really the only reason I was looking for this particular scene, there's a theory. Timely is the original Kang. He's the first Kang. This instance right here splits him into infinity and spreads him across all the
time.
timelines. And like this part right here creates all the Kang variants, which is one of them, He Who Remains, who was dead, who Sylvie kills in season 1. But the theory is that this is the catalyst. Now, if that's true, I might have to give the writers some credit because I think that's interesting. I think something like that is like, okay, I think it's well written. But at the same time, do I want to give the Disney writers that credit?
It may not have been a Disney writer. They may have consulted a quantum physicist because they did for the original Ant-Man. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a long time ago. But the idea that they could come up with this on their own, the idea that this part right here, it creates the Council of Kangs, essentially, which this leads to the War of the Kangs, the Great Multiverse War, and whatever. And I don't know. But this season, we got 2 more episodes left. And then...
Only 6 episodes?
Left. There's only 6 episodes. So it comes out on Thursdays. So next episode's tomorrow. And then next Thursday. And then The Marvels comes out. That's seems to take actual planning. Excuse me.
I don't think The Marvels is going to have anything to do with this.
Well, one of the theories about The Marvels, would you like spoilers?
It's a theory, so it's not really a spoiler.
Sure, if you want to believe that.
I mean, if I want to believe that. If it's a theory, it's not a spoiler.
It's not a theory, it's a spoiler. It's a leak. It's part of the leaks.
Oh. I mean, I guess I don't really
Does
care.
anybody give 2 shits about what I'm about to say about The Marvels?
I really, honestly,
like,
I'm not really looking forward to this movie, so I could not care less. Go for it.
I'm not even going to put, because like, so the leaks talk about what's going to happen at the end of the Marvels. The big bad guy is wants to get revenge on Captain Marvel, believing that Captain Marvel is responsible for all the Kree deaths. So she is using her power, the hammer or whatever, to
Ronin's hammer.
To bring in, to open up portals to multiverses, to bring in all these other Kree into her universe, and that sets off all the incursions, one incursion after another, and the Marvels, in an attempt to stop these incursions, Monica Rambeau gets involved. She works on trying to stop the incursions, gets blasted into. Do you need me to send you another link?
No.
Not you, dipshit.
Oh.
I don't know how long links last for, so here's another one. Boom. We'll see how that works. So Monica Rambeau gets blasted in the process of trying to save all the incursions and save this multiverse, that multiverse, whatever. She gets blasted into another multiverse where her mother is still alive. She meets her mother, and she meets Kelsey Grammer's Beast, who says something to the effect of, "We need to go see Professor X." Yes, Kelsey Grammer's Beast. Mm-hmm.
Like from the original X-Men trilogy?
Kelsey Grammer as Beast.
I don't know who Kelsey Grammer is.
Frasier. Okay, not the Beast from First Class, the Beast from the original.
Again, so the original trilogy. Okay, yeah. That's what I was trying to say.
I'm sorry if you don't know who fucking Kelsey Grammer is.
I'm terrible at names. I need faces.
He was the star of Frasier. He was
never
in
watched
Cheers.
Frasier.
Oh, never mind. You're fucking young. God damn it.
Did I just remind you how old you are?
Yeah. Oh, fucking shit. Okay. Oh. When spin-offs were successful, Frasier was a spin-off of Cheers. Boy, boy. Yes, Jason. Everyone has their ways. I'm probably gonna have to reset because your age arguing with youngsters could dislocate. Hey. Okay. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I'm reloading.
Oh, okay, apparently he's reloading. He's left me in the wonderful care. Oh, he's left y'all in my care, which is a terrible idea. I don't. I mean, I could talk more for half, but he's back. Never mind. He just saved y'all from all that.
No, like literally, I just had to refresh to get all the shit going. But anyway, at the end,
do you think this was going to kick off Secret Wars?
They are going to fuck up Secret Wars so bad because they're not going to use the real Secret Wars. They're not going back to the 80s and use that Secret Wars, that good story.
Is that
got any sixes?
But is
they're going to use the most recent version of
Are they going to
Secret
you think
Wars.
they're going to give Peter the symbiote suit like they did in the original Secret Wars?
That is from the original Secret Wars.
Well, remember Venom left a bit of the secret.
Disney can't afford. I don't think Disney can, unless they've got a pre-existing contract to use Peter to use Spider-Man again. Disney's fucked. Like, they would have to have an already existing contract because I don't think they can afford to borrow Spider-Man again. They can't.
I'm pretty sure they do
money.
I'm pretty sure they do have a contract.
Yeah.
But I mean that if they're saving the symbiote suit for Secret Wars, I'll give Disney some credit for that. If they don't,
I won't give them any credit because that's not how it was introduced. Okay.
Yes, it was. The symbiote was introduced in Secret Wars.
Yes, I know. In the original Secret Wars, they're not using the original Secret Wars. They're using the Secret Wars 2 pretty much. The one that apparently that was more involved with the Skrulls or something. They're the one where everything up. They're picking.
Is that the one where Miles Morales actually kills Captain America and or is that Civil War 2?
You are asking the wrong fucking person. I have No, I know that they left a bit of Venom after No Way Home. I'm aware of that. But going back and try to use the Secret Wars story arc to bring Venom into Peter Parker, into Spider-Man, it's too late. He's already there. They've already fucked up. They've already screwed up that storyline. They've screwed up Venom for the most part, as far as I'm concerned.
You like the Venom movies?
You
like the Venom movies?
I did. I've never seen the Venom movies.
Oh, they're good. I mean, they're stupid, but I like them.
Secret Wars for modern audiences. Oh God. Disney has no idea what they're doing. There's a lot of videos. Everybody's talking about, behind the scenes. Everybody's in a panic, and they're panicking over, the reception that all their products are getting. It's like, took you long enough.
I mean, the actors?
No, the studios, the studio executives, the investors, everybody. People who want to make money. Ay. But the last episode, I'm curious what they're going to do with these last 2 episodes of Loki, because it ended on a bit of a explosion.
Well, the thing is, I have another theory that obviously I think I told you this theory already, that they might use this to reset everything with the Big Bang and then use it to potentially introduce Galactus like they did in the comics, because Galactus existed before the Big Bang.
And who's going to be the Harbinger?
What do you
See you later, Mark. Thanks for hanging out. Who do you think is going to be who are they going to bring in to be the Harbinger if they introduce Galactus? If and when?
Harbinger. I'm trying to remember who that is.
Silver Surfer is the Harbinger.
I mean, he's the Herald.
Herald. Fuck, that's the word. Harbinger. Fucking whatever.
No. Galactus existed before the Silver Surfer, dude. He existed way before this. You don't need to have the Silver Surfer right away.
Yes, I do mean Herald. Yes, Steve. Hoshi got me on it.
To say the Harbinger.
Yes, but the Silver Surfer plus Galactus plus Fantastic Four. That's if Galactus comes in without the Fantastic Four. Whatever fans you have left of the MCU or MCU are gonna be gone. Like, because that, and plus they got to bring in Fantastic Four without Doctor Doom. Yet one more atrocity.
I mean, they could hint at Galactus. I don't know. It's just a theory. I could be completely wrong.
Here's a thought. Let's go one movie at a time, building up individual characters like they did in the beginning, with more street level problems instead of every single solitary movie being, we must save the multiverse. We must save the, like, Daredevil on Netflix was fantastic because you had, I am the harbinger of Galactus, doom. Okay. See, I get off. I'm having a banner fucking night tonight. Nobody record this, huh? Bruce. Bruce with Black Widow. Yeah, baby. Now that image is going through my head, what were we talking about?
Well, I was saying,
they're gonna screw everything up. I mean, that's about the only thing you can bank on. The number of stories they've passed up. I don't think they're handling it very well.
Well, I just hope whoever they get to play, if they do Galactus, I hope whoever they pick,
they do.
Does
be a
good.
Big purple cloud monster again.
No, don't fucking do that again. Please don't do that. It was a gray cloud, but
hello, nurse. Sorry. Galactus has a female herald.
Yes, he does. He's had many heralds. It wasn't just Silver Surfer. Everyone has. Aunt May has been a herald of Galactus at one point.
Oh God, I heard about it. Wasn't that a what if?
It was, and then she sated his hunger by using the power cosmic to build planet-sized Twinkies. I shit you not.
A female Silver Surfer.
I mean, I don't think it was a female. There might have been a female Silver Surfer, but
I'm looking at a picture of a female Silver Surfer.
There were other female. I don't know why they had to make a female one. There was other female heralds of Galactus.
Because she looks naked. Will you just get with the perversion and keep up?
No, I will not.
Hunty, slow down and chew your food. Stop getting hiccups. So let's see. Joshua comes in with, the plot was to have Timely become He Who Remains and bring back order to the multiverse and the TVA again. Is that the theory? Wait, I mean, he can't really do that if he's turned into the spaghetti strands. No, I think the theory that because of where it happened, be so close to the loom, and God, I'm giving Disney writers so much credit right now. That that disperses him across all the timelines and starts all the variants. Like he becomes, that's the catalyst for all the Kang variants. So we'll see where it goes.
I mean, it could go a number of ways. Who knows? I'm fine with the Kang variant theory. I'm also fine with the Galactus theory. But I mean,
I'm not fine with any Galactus theory right now. Not with the level of writing that's happening.
You want it to be with Fantastic Four?
Galactus should be Fantastic Four.
What?
If that's
because he was first introduced. Was he first introduced to the Fantastic Four?
Mm-hmm. As far as I know, yeah.
I remember it was the Fantastic Four who beat him. Let me see. Hold on,
mainly, Steve, I'm kind of offended by that. Mainly Steve. Wow. You hurt my feelings. Thinking that I'm not up to par with that sort of dirty mind.
Galactus appeared in the Fantastic Four in number 48 in 1966. Yes, but when has Disney followed the comics, really?
Yeah, anyway. What the fuck is that? No resources for veterans. So, something somebody brought up that I'm sure this is a wonderful thing. Did you hear about this? Yeah, we talked about this. MCU's Blade was the 4th lead in one version of a solo film script.
Did he back away, or is he demanding rewrites?
I think he walked off and demanded rewrites. I think that's what's going on.
So he's not coming back until they fix it. Because he
I don't know.
He doesn't want to be a secondary character in his own show.
In his title movie. So it says, primed to be one of the most important... What? Mahershala Ali is primed to be one of the most important Marvel cinematic... Let's zoom in here, because I can't read for shit. Most important MCU characters ever with Blade. Really? How? What? Okay. But Marvel Studios almost strayed from making the Daywalker title character a lead in his own movie. Almost. Believe me, that's still up in the air. Remains to be seen. We'll see when the movie comes out. In fact, according to one person familiar with the scripts, some early versions of the film's plot involved a female-led narrative, quote, filled with life lessons, because that's exactly what we want to see in a Blade movie about.
We want to watch Blade kill vampires.
Ah.
That's what we want to see.
Iteration process, Ali's Blade character was nearly positioned as the film's 4th lead, with other characters taking a greater piece of the spotlight instead. It's weird, to say the least, especially considering fans reacted positively when Ali was announced to star as Blade in 2019. Ali could carry such a film on his own and has before, so it's bizarre to hear. Why is it? No, it's not bizarre. It's par for the fucking course. That's what it is. It's what you expect coming out of Disney. Loki is pretty much a secondary character in his own series. Fuck. Like,
I feel he's more predominant, at least in this season.
At least, yes. I'll give him that. Shit. Hawkeye. Fuck. Hawkeye seems to be replaced with a younger female version of him. Just one after another, I say. But it's also not a surprise to hear that some early versions of Blade involved strange decisions, as the project has undergone major changes over the last few years. While the MCU vampire entry was, at one point, set to see direction from what?
I think
Mowgli director Bassam Tariq.
Is Jason in there, or is he said I'm in the back, but he don't see me?
Yo. Hi, guys.
It's about time you let him in.
I saw it this time. What? I actually saw it this time. I was reading, okay?
Yeah, and I went through this whole Blade thing earlier today, and a lot of the script that is noted of what they've been doing with some of the rewrites, and you need to take some of it with a grain of salt, of course. But the rewrites that has been reported is one, it's going to be about his daughter. Yes, purple hair and all that. Yep, and she's not even a vampire. She's not even a halfling or anything.
But they did that in the comics.
Yeah, I know they did that in new comics. They created her. Never read them. I looked it up after the stream. Really terrible when I try to go through some of the story stuff. So one of the stories, they want to introduce a Van Helsing, a female Van Helsing, of course, and King and Frost, Deacon Frost, and and also one of the latest rights they did was they have a character, a young girl who's named Alex, who will later on be known as it's the daughter of Blade, and she will not get powers before she gets bitten by a vampire. And she's also explained to be the most godly character, aka Mary Sue, a Mary Sue character.
Yay, because we need more of those.
And yes, there was a lot of stuff that happened also back in the past with Ollie, that he almost went away from the film because it only had 2 fight scenes in the movie, 2 lackluster fight scenes. That is getting fixed on. But again, the stories that have been quote unquote leaked and talked about are not really compelling. And it is basically Last Jedi kind of, Disney sequels all over again to a certain point.
Yeah.
I'm not excited for this.
I will say that I'm pretty glad that Ali has been like defending his role as Blade, like trying to like do better by the character. At least that gives me some confidence for that.
That's promising. But Joshua's point here: what's the point of Kang being the big bad anymore? He's basically Ultron who dies and gets slapped around and everything. I understand that being a complaint a lot of people have had. Every single version of Kang we've seen so far has been just killed off with very little problem. Now, I play devil's advocate. It's involuntary. It's what I do. The possibility, and again, this is giving Marvel writers way more credit than they deserve. The theory that his death, when Siri, what the hell is that bitch's name? Female Loki kills him at the end of season 1. He planned for it, or he has a contingency plan, which was the book being sent back in time for Victor Timely, the whole paradox loop, the whole Ouroboros. All this has to happen, and he knows it has to happen in order for him to gain the power. It's just I'm writing a better script than these fuckers could probably do themselves. But again, we'll have to wait and see what happens in the next 2 episodes. But getting the book to Victor Timely and getting Victor Timely to the TVA and then get turned into spaghetti, again, if the theory is correct, that him getting spliced to the 4 winds puts those variants into the loom. So, no hope for Disney whatsoever. No, they have a massive track record of dropping the ball, ruining characters, just missed opportunities. Again, I keep one of the things I keep going back to. You have a showrunner for WandaVision who had no idea who Mephisto was.
Yep. And again, you have the whole track record of a lot of writers and creators in Disney that doesn't know any of the characters or have never done any research of them when they are creating something. And that is one of the biggest flags in Hollywood in a couple of years.
You know what makes me concerned is that I feel like if he continues to fight Disney on making this movie better, they will just fire him and hire someone who will step in line, basically.
That will always be a possibility, and we will see how much this movie will be delayed, because they've gone through, with the Blade, they've gone through so many different people, but some of the writers are still there, and that woman who created Watchmen, the TV series, is still on this project, and that's also why I think a lot of the stories that have come out of this movie and the rumors are true to a certain point, because I know the way she writes. I've seen her stuff, and this is one of the things that she really focuses on is more of the modern society and their racism in the world and all that kind of stuff that they claim to be.
Yay, because we want to go to the movies to see that, right?
And that is also the biggest.
Get enough of that shit in our lives.
Yeah, and what I'm really afraid of with this movie also, one, I don't think Blade should be a PG movie. It should never have been a PG movie. It should be an R-rated movie. It's Blade. Like I said on 5cast earlier today, is that some characters are made to be R-rated in the comics.
Punisher, Deadpool,
Blade. Yes,
just right off the top of my head.
Yes, one of the 3 big ones. Yes, 3 of the big ones that a lot of people know. Wolverine can work both in both parts,
especially in a relationship with. Never mind.
But one thing I'm really wary about and afraid of is that this movie with Blade is going to focus, they talked about life lessons and other stuff like that. And that is, I'm really afraid they're going to focus a little bit about, and at the same time with the marketing
Ghost
is
Rider
that,
too, yeah.
yeah, and it's like
There's no marketing. There's nothing out there outside of possible leaks.
Oh, that's
and of course,
no,
the reports of Ali walking away from it. That's
yeah,
a massive red flag. And just something
this
like that.
Blade movie is the Flash all over again. This is the Flash for Marvel. So I'm really afraid that they're gonna, mention when they start marketing and they actually start filming and starts to do more shit when they actually get to that point, is that it's gonna be, we have a black male lead movie again, but he's gonna be showhoed in his own movie. He's gonna be a side character to the daughter, because that is what's been hinted since day one with this movie. That is what has been talked about since day one with this movie.
If they keep sidelining title characters over and over again, they're losing more and more fans because of this nonsense, disrespecting the source material. And anybody who criticizes it, oh, you're just a man baby, man. It's like, no,
and
fuck
the
you,
Blade movie
like actual fans.
And the Blade movie was supposed to connect with the Eternals movie at the same time.
Yeah, because that ending.
Yeah, because the ending with Kit, aka the guy who plays Jon Snow and now plays Black Knight. But we need to see if he actually will come back to play Black Knight, because he was cut out of the Blade movie also in the rewrites. And
did he get cut out or did he leave?
No, he got cut out. That got cut out from the film. And they did say that they were recasting certain parts in the movie.
Yeah.
And Black Knight was a big part of the movie to a certain point here. So we don't know if the character is completely out of the movie or if they're going to recast him with someone else. And there is talks. If the daughter thing that has been talked about for years now, since 2022 or something, is that the girl is going to be around 14 to 17 years old. And
oh, can't wait for the shills to react to her. That's going to be fantastic.
I mean, look, if Kit Knightley stepped away from the movie because of I know he got
90s. What's up, Chalks? So, real quick, Joshua says, I don't understand why there is so much prejudice towards the classic comic book stories and refusal to adapt them. I think it's a couple of reasons. Could be the same like with Rings of Power. These people legitimately believe they can do a better job writing these stories, it's one possibility, than the original authors and artists, which it's like, okay, no, you don't have enough life experience to know anything about these characters. Plus, you don't do any research on these characters. You don't actually go back and read the comic books to get an idea of who they are.
Question before you killed it.
Real quick. The second thing is probably the main reason, is these are ideological sycophants who are only interested in putting their beliefs into entertainment to push whatever narrative they want, and it's a bunch of nonsensical PC bullshit. What's your question?
Did you watch episode 3 of Generation V yet?
Not yet.
So there's a small scene. It doesn't do anything with the story. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I know you don't. I don't know. You don't really typically care if you.
I'm not worried about spoilers. I'm going to watch.
There's a scene where she is one of the girl, the black, not the Indian lady is like trying to like promote the main character, the blood user, saying we need to push her to the front. She's trying to say. There's a scene where she's saying, like, we need to push this girl to the front because having white male lead superheroes is a problem nowadays. That is a line in the show.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know. I understand that. And I think well, I said this before. The reason why I like it and I accept all the buzzword bullshit.
No, I'm saying that's how people I really feel that's how people feel when it comes to superheroes nowadays.
Oh, no, that's absolutely how real people feel. That's how all these keyboard warriors, SJW, whatever you want to call it, these jacktivists online, that is actually how they feel.
Because having a strong
this is Blade's daughter.
Got a lightsaber.
This is Blade's daughter.
Like, I wouldn't have a problem with him having a daughter if it's written well, if it's done right. It's not like the race, all this stuff, the race, sexuality, gender, whatever buzzwords you want to fucking use. None of that stuff bothers me. What's starting to bother me more and more is what Chalk says right here. Race changing. It's not an adaptation. You are correct. It is lazy. It is 100% lazy. I used to not have a problem with it. Say, show me the story. But the more it happens over and over again, I see it as just, it's disrespectful to the source material, and it's lazy. After that, and it's a massive red flag. When you see that happening, when it happens, that's what they start with. That's their promotional material. That's what they're used for the advertising. Oh, first this, first that. And fucking Rachel Zegler running her mouth about was Suzanne Collins, who was the author of Hunger Games, whoever she was. Oh, she was really the first woman to write a strong female character who was anti-government, anti-establishment. I'm like, bitch, go.
Yes.
Like, you need to. I'm sorry, I'm going to be crass again. Rachel Zegler needs to get laid. Okay, she needs to get introduced to some toxic masculinity. Okay, that was horrible. Maybe not that. Maybe not the whole. Girl needs to get some good dick. Sorry, because just.
Oh, you're gonna take that job then? I guess
the absolute stupidity coming out of her mouth.
Hey, Kilted, you gonna take that job?
Take what job?
Give her a good dick.
I can get. I mean, I can do about half of that. No, but she was the first person to write a strong female character who was fucking anti-government. I'm like, wow, yeah,
just like Jennifer Lawrence, you know, when she came out and all that crap. It's the same fucking thing.
So, which one of those statements was worse? Which one do you think was worse?
I think both are really bad, but
which one? Yeah, but which one? Which one goes home with the prize?
It's times like these that makes me really happy. I have no idea what the fuck y'all are talking about.
So, Rachel Zegler
they both are bad because I really hate both terrible. Yes, that's the thing.
Yeah, but you have to wonder: are they that stupid, or
are they getting paid to say this?
Weird.
He was a stalker. You know, Prince Charming was just a stalker. Oh weird. Like,
fuck off.
I will not bang my head on the table tonight. Okay, I'm not gonna
it's
do
just
that.
Like we never had, the Alien movies. We never had Underworld. We never had other, we never had this good movies with strong female characters.
Oh God. Modern writers for modern audiences. Modern audiences don't exist.
Speaking of Terminator and stuff like that, killed it. Sarah Connor, well, the actress who played Sarah Connor, is coming to New Orleans in January.
Cool. She shoved her head up her ass with the last iteration of the Terminator.
Oh, that was so fucking
I don't know if I would say
so terrible.
She sold out. She's an actress. They all sell out. They work for money.
A lot of them, not everyone, of course, but most of them.
Some of them have morals. Some of them actually give a shit about their characters. Some of them it's a paycheck. You know.
Yep. And
which means, you know what, I can if they don't actually care, if they're just getting paid to act, by all means do whatever. If they actually, if they're just literally just getting paid to say things, it would actually feel like it would bother me less than someone who actually believes this crap and they're saying it because they believe it.
There is some Hunty. I do believe there is some interaction between Prince Charming and Snow White. Like at one point when she's dancing with the animals in the forest and everything, he kind of sneaks in up on her and kind of startles her a little bit. But he's not just at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
I cannot remember that movie because I hate those movies. When I saw them, I was 18 because my ex-girlfriend.
Oh. That's not a movie for 18-year-olds. No,
but my girlfriend, she loved this Disney movies and all that kind of stuff, and she wanted me to watch them, and we started with Lion King, and my first thing that I said was, this is just a rip off of Kim by the White Lion. This movie Lion King's fucking shit.
There are people who've done videos who will disagree with you. What I saw as The Lion King, it was just a retelling of Hamlet.
Yeah, but also there is a lot of similarities with characters and other stuff. I've seen side by side of the animation stuff and the old manga stuff side by side. They've even copied fucking scenes from Kimba the White Lion and character how they look. Like Scar, yeah, when you look at Kimba the White Lion, you have a character that looks exactly like Scar. So they used a lot
Okay.
of the same things. I
Okay.
went really hardcore on that.
Cool.
So no, I hated it. I hated it so much. I hated all the other movies too.
I
A
loved
lot
it.
of them.
Lion King's one of my favorites.
No, I understand why it's a
But
favorite
yeah,
to a lot of people.
but I have no. I never saw Kimba. It's Kimba, right? Kimba the White Lion.
Kimba the White Lion. It
Yeah.
is
I think
really old. It came also
either
first.
Hercules or The Hunchback is one of my favorites.
I liked Hercules. Hunchback was okay.
Tarzan is also really.
Tarzan, the original animated Tarzan was fucking just beautiful.
And Kimba the White Lion, you know, was so funny too when you have the character called Simba and the other character called Kimba. Yeah. And Kimba the White Lion. And Kimba the White Lion first came out on manga because it started as manga in Japan, of course, and that came out in 1950. Was the first manga to ever come out. So this Kimba the White Lion is really fucking old compared to Lion King.
Wasn't it made by the same guy who made Astro Boy?
Oh,
looks like the same animation for sure.
Yeah, I haven't looked up everything that the creator has created, unfortunately. And the anime series came out, if I don't remember wrong, it's in 1965 or something. And then you had the movie, the anime movie. That was my first interaction with Kimba the White Lion. Was that anime film because my dad got it way back when I was a kid.
What was the first anime you could remember?
That is the first anime I can remember.
That's the first one you can remember? I think my first one was Akira.
That was the first one I saw.
Yeah. Mine was Akira.
Oh, nice.
Mine was Dragon Ball.
Oh, Dragon Ball is so good too. But no, the movie came out in like 1966, the anime movie. And if you just go and look up Kimba the White Lion and look at a lot of the characters and look at it side by side and the characters they are using in Lion King, it's just like, yeah, it's way too similar. There was a big thing back in the day with that whole thing also. So
Lion King. Oh God, YMS did a video on it.
And Kimba the White Lion is
Everybody
better
just
of both.
I'm about to check it out one day.
I have watched it. It's just been so long since I've actually seen it.
So, Hunty, you could have stopped at no clue. These actresses have no clue. Full stop. Everything else out there is like just we're getting into redundancy after that. They have no clue. Outside of the fact that they're like, I'll quote Gary, paid pretenders, adult pretenders. People, they're getting paid to act like certain characters. After a while, I think I was starting to wonder, it's like, who am I really? If all you do your entire life is act like someone else, do any of them have their own like their own thought, not morality, their own thought,
their personality,
their own opinion, personality, whatever, you know? Because like anytime they're on the red carpet, they're given the script or the NPC update where they're just regurgitating the same thing over and over again.
So this is from Kimba, and and they have the same role basically in the fucking stuff. They have the same role and really similar plots.
You don't have to. It's just like.
And both, of course, has a scar over their on their face. Just the original is blind on the other one, the other eye. But
your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside, but thick as you are. Pay attention. My words are a matter of pride.
Which they remove that song from the
clear from your vacant expression.
Not racist, Nazi.
The lights are not all on upstairs. but we're talking kings and succession.
You know,
Even
Danny
you
Elfman sung
can't
that
be
song.
caught unaware. What?
No, the guy who did Scar, not Danny Elfman. The guy. Oh shit.
The actor that played Scar.
Yeah, the actor who played Scar didn't sing that song. It was someone else who sung the song, who sung it just like him. Like he copied his voice.
Be prepared.
He copied his voice.
Of retention. So Jeremy Irons played a song written by John. Did two people sing? Okay. Be prepared with. Okay, so here we go. This is according to Reddit, so we know it's true. In The Lion King 1994, Be Prepared was sung by both Jeremy Irons and voice acting Jim Cummings. Irons sings the beginning, but when his voice gave out at the lyric "Be prepared," be prepared for the coup of the century, Cummings took over from then on and nearly perfected Irons' voice.
Yeah,
be prepared.
He heard his voice, so someone else sung it for him, which I thought was cool. It was a cool little fact.
What's wrong? Is he sick? No, fool, we're gonna kill him. No king, la 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 la. I will be king. But you said nah. I've watched the movie a couple of times.
Couple?
The Lion King. I think I've seen the movie like 4 times in my lifetime.
Multiply that by probably at least 50 for me.
That you have children, so.
And I have, and I know that it had some sequels and stuff like that too. I watched them too.
I did kind of enjoy one of the Disney cartoons. It was like a bunch of the kid animals.
Yeah, that was the Disney.
They were
that was
like
Disney
Pride
Channel
Rock
stuff.
Patrol or something
Lion
like
Guard?
that. Disney Juniors, huh?
Lion Guard.
Lion Guard, yes.
Yeah, I know about that. Never saw it, but I know Lion Guard.
Well, again,
I have
Disney
siblings.
Cartoons, it was cartoon. For me, it was the kids, and it was on TV. It's like, hey, go ahead and watch this. And
yeah,
I miss
I
those
remember
days.
my little sister.
Nice,
she loved it. She loved it.
Nice, wholesome, educational, morality-based cartoons for kids that did not have wasn't filled with a bunch of bullshit
in it.
There was no
That's
bullshit.
what it should be. Even though I am not the biggest fan of all these Disney cartoons, but
you can
still,
understand the appeal and
you can understand
the importance of stuff like that.
Yes,
because you had all these cartoons, even when I was growing up.
That is what Disney was really good at.
Yeah,
that's what
you
they
had.
should go back to. They need to go back to stuff like that.
They're trying to appeal to the woke crowd, so they can't.
Yeah, unfortunately, the woke crowd
that
is
is
not
the
the one that
problem.
has the
Unfortunately,
money.
They want the check boxes and the money, and
they
should go back doing the stuff for kids. That doesn't have any political agenda. There's no like pronouns here and there and all that. Just like make a fun movie, TV series for kids that they can just enjoy. That's what they want. A fun story, a wholesome story. Like Lion Guard for a lot of kids out there. They just sit there, they have a fun time, and they want to buy toys. They want to play with the toys of Lion Guard or other shit. This is a lot of stuff that we grew up on when it comes to certain cartoons and stuff too. So,
give me a second.
Just enjoy it. Enjoy it, and have a great time. And kids are not supposed to think about world life politics and pronouns and all that kind of stuff. They're not gonna, that's not what they're not gonna think about stuff like that when they watch a cartoon.
Well, they are
like
now
that.
with all the teachers that are trying to get like. What's
oh
sad
yeah, I've
is
seen videos with all these fucking teachers. I saw one recently, and that fucking teachers goes by they them and try to lecture the fucking class. And this is an older class though, but they started asking like, why shall we call you that? It's like, you are a female. No, I'm non-binary. And she went through a whole list of pronouns and that this is how it is. This is yada yada. And I really liked one of the guys. He asked, what does the principal call you? And you saw her face turn. And that means, he doesn't call this woman they them. So she started to get really pissed off.
So what's sad is I actually know someone who does all this crap, and she unfortunately she goes by they them, but I'm gonna call her she because she doesn't have my respect.
Yeah, that's what I do, man.
Like if she's terrible. Like she bitches about everything. She's one of those like people that just like she makes you hates them those kind of people.
Yeah.
So
and no, it's like if people come up to me and say are they them, I'm just gonna be honest and say I refuse to call you they them, and I will say straight out. There is no such thing. There is no such thing as a non-binary or they thems. It's two genders. Simple as that.
What's sad is that she is a teacher at a school nearby us.
I want to talk about Darkwing Duck.
She is a teacher, and she is trying to become a school counselor, like an actual school counselor.
Yeah, I get it.
And it makes me like worried, like
Yeah, no, I totally get that. And when people go to school, you're not gonna learn about all this fucking pronouns and the nuance, yada yada. Kids and older people that goes to school are there to fucking learn stuff, to get jobs at some point. And a lot of
kids go to school to be taught things in order to pass a standard, in order to memorize enough shit to pass a standardized test, so that school can get the right marks, and they go out into the world not knowing a fucking thing about to live their own life and pay taxes. And
of course, that's how it works. But that's
how do I
not
pay
what
my
it should be.
taxes? I don't know. Read about
School
the war of
should help
1812.
you to like
What?
learn stuff and all that
Can we
fucking
bring
crap.
back shop and ag class? Let's bring
I know
back
I'm
FHA and
not
all
the
that
most
shit.
perfect person to talk about school because I did go to school and all that fucking crap, but I dropped out. I refused to go to school. I refused that fucking shit. Everything that I learned, I had to learn on my I learned on my own when I lived alone. And of course I had my father and stuff, but fuck school. It didn't help me to learn anything of what I wanted to do and shit like that. But normally we go to school to learn stuff and learn all of this shit here and there, and hopefully we can use that to something that we're going to work with. If you want to become a doctor, you have to go to school and all that kind of stuff. That's what I did. I was to I
Learn a
went to
trade,
school
ladies and gentlemen. Learn a trade. Learn how to build. Learn plumbing. Plumbers
Yes.
make fucking bank right now.
They are.
What?
No, I was supposed, when I went to school, I went 2 years to try to become a doctor or a psychologist.
So fake
But
doctor.
for me, it became to the point that I was like, no, it's not for me. This doesn't work. I don't really learn anything good with going to school with what we're learning. I know there was certain stuff there that was I liked. There were certain stuff that we did learn, but for me, it was like I already knew this, and this doesn't give me anything. And I didn't want to become a doctor or a psychiatrist anymore. So,
well, I don't know. I have no response to that. I just had a massive brain fart.
Jason, want to get all serious and everything? Oh my god!
No, I mean it's just saying like I hate the schools.
Jace wanted a special jacket that helped him hug himself.
I hug myself all the time.
I never hug myself.
But yeah, it just like that's the crowd that like Marvel is trying to appeal to, is like these people who
Yes, it is. It really is.
Yeah, they're trying. Yeah, but the problem is the people are trying to appeal
crazy
to
people.
They don't have the purchasing power. Like say regardless, like it's. I mean, there's no two ways around it. It's our generation. It's my generation. The people who are like, I'm going to work, making money, and then I want to see what kind of shit out here appeals to me. And yeah, I'm going out and buying the shit that I like. The stuff that I don't like, the shit I complain about, the shit I criticize, I'm not buying. For a while when it came to Legos and stuff, I thought to myself, it's like, well, I'm not going to buy any. Like the idea of I'm not going to support Star Wars at all and Disney because they're getting the money. It's like, well, honestly, Disney has already gotten all their money from the licensing fees from Lego. Now, I still love the original trilogy Lego sets. Absolutely love them.
Oh, the original trilogy.
I still like some of the prequel trilogy Lego sets. The sequel trilogy Lego sets, they're there's no nostalgia spark. I guess that's the best thing I can
And never did sell well
put out,
either.
you know? Like the Lego sets from Ahsoka, they have those out, or Rebels or whatever. About the only one is that fucking Rebel. Is it the? Oh shoot! What is that Star Destroyer that I keep talking about? It's not the Venator? Is it the Venator? What's it called? Damn it! The one that's $650. Star Wars set.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they like?
Yeah, it is the Venator class. What is the Venator class Star Republic? What series is that from? Venator class Republic attack cruiser. What series is that from?
Clone War? Oh, not Clone Wars.
Rebels or Clone Wars?
Rebels or Clone Wars? Right? I think so. That's what John said.
That is just a sexy fucking ship, and I will own it one day.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't like the new Lego set sell so bad they had to start like including like old stuff in it just to make people buy the new stuff?
I have no idea.
I don't know so much about that. I'm not into Legos like that, so I don't really know with the Legos.
I know as far as toys go, like just like regular toys, like the action figures and everything, there's not a lot. Like I haven't seen. I don't even think there's a toy line for Ahsoka. Like I haven't seen. Like
we do have figures of Ahsoka. We do have.
They have the 6-inch figures.
They have the Black Series, as far as I know.
I know they have them for Mandalorian.
Yeah,
yeah, they do have the black. They do have the Black Series. They have they have a lot of that now with a lot of the characters from the series. I know.
No, this is from Black Series. These are from Clone Wars, but these are from Clone Wars. They're not from Ahsoka. This is the young Ahsoka. Oh wait,
they have from Ahsoka.
When did Hu Yang show up?
Rebels.
Rebels.
Yep, Rebels. Yeah.
Okay, so we do have. Never mind. We got Marok.
We have Balin. We have Shin Hati.
Shin. Okay.
Yeah, we have all of these characters.
Okay, they do have them.
Yeah.
I guess that's the Ahsoka series.
I have looked at them.
I stand corrected. I'm looking at them right now.
Yeah, I always look at figures, and I recently was at the comic shop some days ago, so I saw it there that
Balin's lightsaber is so big. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Yeah, I said that on purpose. You're welcome, everybody.
You like the old hunka saber.
See,
to know.
Which one is, let's see, the Jedi shuttle? Not interested. Just not interested. The only, like, if they did a minifigure of the Stormtrooper with the gold face, I want that. I legitimately want that figure. Just because he looks cool. When it comes to Legos and minifigures and everything, it's all about the look. Strictly, does it look cool? Then I want it. None of the other, like a minifigure version of any of the other figures
looks cool. You think that character looks cool?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay.
Just the it just no.
Well, I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you.
What?
I'm happy that you like that.
I like the Stormtroopers. I look like Lego minifigures. I get them all day, every day, as long as they look cool. Some of the others,
I can understand if you like it. If you like it.
No, but it's got to look cool.
Fine. I disagree. But, if you like it, you like it. That's the most important thing.
Well, he's just gonna buy his Legos because he likes his Legos. So
I love my Legos. But yeah, some of the sets from the Clone Wars, no interest in. Some of the tanks with the clone troopers, with Rex, everybody's going gaga over Rex. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't like the different color. I don't like the look of the clone trooper minifigures. Just, I don't know. I never did. I like the original Stormtroopers, the Snow Troopers, the Scout Troopers. I like those. But more than likely, that's because of the nostalgia feel of it all.
Yeah, no, I can get that.
No. Ahsoka crossing her arms. So I don't understand that whole criticism. I understand like being hyperbolic and snarky about it, but I can't imagine is that really a legit criticism of the show?
I think for a lot of people, it's more just mocking her because she's like so serious and no feelings.
lack of any other emotional range for the
Yes.
character.
So it's more of
Yeah.
a joke than
Well,
a
yeah, okay.
criticism. Well, that's at least for the people I know and talk with.
Yeah.
For them, it's more of, you know,
'Cause-
just a fucking joke and mock it because it's like
Yeah.
she has no emotions
Oh,
and
God, but-
it fits her no emotions, you know.
But it's
Well, she didn't
funny
want to
sit
ruin her
there.
makeup.
It's funny to sit there and hear all the detractors going about, oh my God, they actually criticized this or they hate it because of this thing. It's like, oh my God, tell me you're not paying attention to the criticism without telling me you're not paying attention to the criticism.
Yeah, because most of us would
Yeah.
just mock it. We just
Mm.
mock it for the funs of it.
Yeah. When you have people going on hour-long discussions about this part, this part, this part, this part, this part, this part.
And the only thing you take out is, they criticize
I
that
don't
she
like
was
it because
crossing
she's
her
holding
arms.
her arm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then-
that's the
then you-
only thing they take
Mhm.
out of everything.
Like, man.
Then you really
Because they
don't pay
can't-
attention at
because
all.
they-
You know?
It's because they don't know how to actually respond. They're just looking for they're not looking for a discussion. They're looking for a fight. They're looking for something to
They're looking
defend.
no, they're looking for something that they can disregard completely. They're looking for that one little thing, that one little
And validate
statement
the argument.
that is so nonsensical, that is so either hyperbolic or mocking, that they can just disregard the entire discussion outside of, sorry, lightsaber through the gut, that didn't kill her. Okay, you had one opportunity after another for this to happen. Oh, in this story beat, why did the droid stay there? Why did you show these assassin droids blowing up in the very first episode, but they don't do it ever again when they had better, more, I guess, they had better opportunities that made more sense for them to go kaboom. It's like you set up things that these droids can do or the characters can do, and then they never do them again in parts where they would make more sense. It's like, that's the issues that we have with some of the stuff, with the bad writing, with the bad pacing, with the bad character development. And then, of course, you get Balin Skull, which is like, oh, fantastic. I want to know more about him.
They don't want the people who are arguing, they don't want you to have valid arguments. They don't want you to have actual valid criticism. They just want you to be wrong so they can try and be right. And they can tell you why you're wrong.
He Vadered. It's red. Ooh, he Vadered. God, fucking hate that woman. I love this, Steve. They blow up at the speed of plot. The things that they could have done to make the story with Sabine, they could have done, like, again, this goes back to missed opportunities. Instead of stabbing her in the gut and pissing everybody off and having every single Disney shill out there going, well, it didn't hit a vital organ, she should be okay. Like, oh, fuck off. Chop off a limb. Chop off her leg. This is Star Wars. That, like, if you cripple her, just cripple her. And
yeah, but no.
Oh, okay.
So
you know what?
This is Sideshow, and they have a lot of great figures.
Oh, okay. You know what? I might have to rethink some of my opinions about the clones. That.
yeah.
No. That right there. Okay, that has my attention.
Yes, you can get
the one with the Force
like
Ghost.
that.
I can go fuck off.
Yeah, but this looks amazing.
That does.
And the details this company does.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that cool. That was very cool. Okay.
Costs a little money, but it's not too much.
Yeah.
It's actually not too much. It's
Women
not
don't
that
have
much.
vital organs. Yeah. Women don't have vital organs. No.
Yeah, they don't.
You didn't have, and of course the normal argument that everybody puts up. Well, you didn't complain whenever they brought Darth Maul back. Yes, the fuck I did. Well, it's explained, and of course, what y'all have given me, the whole hatred thing and keeping them alive. It's like, cool. I understand they did it in the expanded universe. I still think it's dumb.
Oh yeah, I thought it was dumb.
Vader keeps himself alive using the Force whenever his life support goes out. I know it's not the same thing, but
it's not the same thing.
Wait.
It's not the same
Say that
thing.
again? Vader died because he lost his life support.
He was also like severely injured. So in the like
which
in the
movie we're talking about?
In the books.
Oh,
the books.
He keeps himself alive. He basically uses the Force to like help him breathe, essentially.
But no, with Darth Maul, I hated that he came back. That's one of the other reasons why I hated the Clone Wars when I saw it too. I just I see
It
Darth
was
Maul
George
again.
Lucas's decision. I don't
Yes,
care.
I know. I don't care.
don't
If,
care. I
I have
still
said
think
this
it was
before. Even though I love George Lucas, but there's always something that I will disagree with him on,
Oh.
and that's completely fine.
He's not perfect.
No,
See,
nobody is. And
yeah.
again, for me, Maul's dead. He died when he got sliced in two and did fall down and down and down. Because there is no really good way to explain that. Oh, he survived because he used the Force when he did fall down. That whole fucking shit. No. He was dead.
It trivializes the scene, and that's the number one thing I have a problem with. That scene was impactful.
Yes,
Okay,
and it had
it
had a
was impactful for
hardcore
Obi-Wan. It
purpose
was a
for everything.
major. Yes, exactly. It had a purpose. You bring him back to life. It's like, oh, well, you just fucked up an entire movie.
Yeah, that was
Cool.
the other thing too. That they really
Somehow
messed up.
Palpatine returns. Cool. You just fucked up the entire series and the whole reason for the whole Skywalker story arc. You just screwed all that up because you brought Palpatine back from the dead. Why? Don't know. I don't. Just the whole idea of clones and continuously bringing back these antagonists because everybody remembers him and they're afraid of him. It's like
I remember that, Steve. I remember that he
some
did
fan
try
services
to keep himself alive but it was like just some minutes or something. You couldn't like really stay alive
he
without
practices it. Turns off his life support and tries to use the Force to keep himself breathing and alive, and can do it for like a minute. Then he stops being angry and it stops. Okay. Happened in Shadow of the Empire.
Yeah. Maul is dead. He's just dead. But I do, like I said before, it's like, yeah, for me and Kilted, we want him to be dead, and we think that, in our world he's dead, and it had a big impact. It had an impact, the story plot reason to give the whole impact with Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and end up with Obi-Wan training Anakin. But I do also understand people that are like, they like Maul. And people I understand it. I understand it. For a lot of people.
I love Darth Maul as a character as well. I absolutely love it. Love him as a character. I thought he was a badass character. Very few lines, awesome fight scenes, great, whatever. But
yeah,
still,
like in
you didn't have to bring him back from the dead from being cut.
But I'm talking about the
half,
series. I'm talking about a series, the Clone Wars, and I understand people. I do understand them if they are interested in this character and they have a hardcore passion for him. I do understand that, but I will heavily disagree. But I understand. I do understand.
Death scenes. They set a tone. They're also, not all deaths are impactful, but ones like that, like Boromir and Darth Maul, those deaths had meaning. They were impactful to the story, to the characters, to the other characters involved. And when you just decide to bring one back from the dead, it trivializes what those moments meant. Oh, but anyway.
I get you, man. I get you.
If you criticize it, you're a man, baby. Blah 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 blah. Fuck off.
Of course, you are a bigot.
Boromir was actually alive in the canoe. He got better.
So this is a figure I really want of Asajj Ventress. Is one of my favorite characters.
I did like her look. I thought she was pretty cool looking. The only time Asajj Ventress, she was okay. When was she introduced? Is this the same character?
Clone Wars.
She was wearing.
Originally.
It was all black.
Asajj Ventress was originally introduced in the original Clone Wars. That's when she was introduced.
All I did was press AS. All I did was type AS in fucking Google, Asajj Ventress.
Yes, and she was first introduced in Clone Wars 2003, 2005, and a lot of people thought she died after the fall. She didn't die. She came back in the comics, and a lot of story. I'm not going to spoil for everybody who wants to read it. And I'm also making a video about it. I'm making a whole story video about the original Asajj Ventress, who is a Ratatak and not a Darth Marion, because they changed her species and everything in the fucking series, and it fucking pissed me off They destroyed her fucking legacy with that fucking bullshit. And no, she did not have sex or date the other fucker. That was just stupid canon they did.
Tell us
the
how you
way
really
her...
feel, Jason.
Oh yeah, I will. Her original story ends completely fucking different, and
What
she's
is
also
this deviant art?
But it's completely different storyline, and I'm making a video about it. I'm excited to get it out, and I hope people will enjoy it because that's original Asajj Ventress. But this, is a beautiful figure. But you can't buy it now. You have to be on wait list to get it, and it's really expensive, really fucking expensive.
See, Steve, that's why you have to use incognito so it doesn't save those.
So in Norwegian kroners, it will be over 6,000 kroners. That's a lot of fucking money.
What is that in US dollars? Because I have no idea what that is.
That is 6. Yeah, you see it here.
60 or 600?
600.
Roughly. 600?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Good quality figures over at conventions usually cost about that much.
Yeah, and the reason it's also extra expensive now is because it's on a wait list and it's really popular. A lot of figures that tends to be cheaper. Tends to be cheaper, but when there are like super popular figures, they will step up the game, and if it's like a rare figure, they will step heavily up on the game.
Yep, $600. God damn! Oh, fuck off with you.
There's a Berserk figure I wanted that was like $800. I can't really buy it right now.
There's some figures from Soul Eater I want to get my hands on. There's a lot of anime figures I want to get my hands on.
I mean, I've got a good chunk of them, but mine are like the look. They're not like shitty quality, but they're like the smaller scale figures that aren't like meant to be. They're collected.
Steampunk Vader.
Oh, that looks cool.
That is so cool. I really want this figure, man.
Damn. Shots fired, Steve. Shots fired.
Yeah, but look at this. Just have that as a stand in your room, and you do some lights behind it, and and all that. Oh god, that would be so fucking amazing.
It kind of looks like the proto saber that the hacksmith built.
Yeah, and the price for that is also really expensive. If I don't remember wrong. What is it in Norwegian kroners?
Toothless.
Oh, it's actually not that expensive. It's like over 2,000.
It's $220. So
yeah, it's not that expensive, but it is from of course, the company Koto Bayuch. I can never pronounce their shit, but they make a lot of great figures.
You should look up a company called Figurama. I think they make like high quality anime figures. Their statues usually stand about like 1.5 feet tall.
Yeah,
they're big, but they're also really, really good, but they're stupid expensive. And I can never.
No, this company that also makes this Vader figure, they have also made Chucky, Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, and all that into anime women.
Hey, look, man, people cosplay those, so I mean.
Oh yeah, I used to have that Chucky version, but unfortunately, that got lost when me and one of my exes broke up. I'm like, fuck, never got it back.
Go raid them.
Yeah, man.
Not that one.
I found what Kilted really wants.
Okay, go ahead.
Life?
Probably a Barbie figure.
A Barbie figure.
Bugs Bunny Batman. Hold up. Oh, that is so cool.
Well, you can see where his tastes lie.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's a Hallmark ornament for Daffy Duck as Batman, and my dad picked it up for me. I'm like, oh, yes.
This is what Kilted wants.
Okay, what the fuck?
That's what you want, man. They even added muscles on her. They added some muscles on the arms.
Parasindula, booty accurate.
So Kilted, this is what you want.
Yeah, no. Well, okay. In bed, yeah, sure.
And the price is over 7,000. Look at the price; expensive for this one.
So what I'm
Crazy.
hearing is,
Wait,
Guilty,
7,000
you have-
krona or $7,000?
Over 7,000 kroners. That what
Because
would that be?
it's like, oh, if I'm going to piss away $7,000, I'm going to go to a website called Real Doll. No, like
That's
no,
okay.
it'll
We
look
knew
like her.
Okay, more we know. So yeah,
Oh,
here is the
fuck off.
price.
Everybody knows what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. Well, so this is the price.
Don't act like we don't. Okay, we all know what the real dolls are.
Yeah. So for you guys, this is the price for a premium figure of Rey.
Pass. Now give me a classic Princess Leia. It wouldn't even have to be in the slave. It wouldn't even have to be Slave Leia because they're probably not allowed to sell that one anymore. But original New Hope Princess Leia, that would be kind of cool. The scene with her and R2 putting the plans in. I think that would be cool. A little diorama like that. Yeah, I think I'd be okay with that. Help me, Augie Ben Doggy.
This website is dangerous. There's so many things I want.
Oh, fuck yes, it is. There's another one that I go to. Shoot, let's see. Robotech. Oh, what's those? What are the bikes called?
I'm just gonna say fuck yes to this one, and it's not even out yet, but they just have a showcase of it.
That dedicated to Starfighter.
The Jedi Starfighter.
Yes, in his. That's just, dude. That's amazing, dude. I would love that. I would love that. It's not out yet though.
Big Bad Toy Store. That's where it is. Let's see. If
you know what I mean.
I can't remember. Robotech Macross. Which one? It's not the Macross suit. Wait. Bullshit. Tech. The Genesis. Okay, here we go. This is what I will one day get my hands on. These right here.
Oh, that looks nice. That looks real nice.
There was something about the bikes. Let's see if it there we go. In this version, in this series of Robotech, it was the motorbikes that they transformed into armor, into mech armor and everything. And I just thought that was the coolest fucking thing in the world.
Fucking cool though.
And
how
just
much is it?
This, let's see, $200 in stock. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not even bad for
it's
a
1/12
price.
scale. I don't know. No, 6. I mean, if the features, like if the figure, it's a 6-inch figure, I guess, 5.9-inch figures, 3 pairs of hands.
Yeah. But the quality looked good. That's the thing too. The quality looks.
That's what you're looking for, right? 3 pairs of hands.
3 hands, 2 mouths, either one. I'm not picky.
Yeah, Kilty doesn't bother.
So here it is: 3 hands, 2 mouths. So you want 2 people, but one of them has to be missing a hand, right?
Let's go with this one. Let's see. The classic. I always liked it. With the arms and the legs out.
Yeah.
Cool. This was so cool. Jetfighter. Jetfighter? Was that his name in Transformers? Absolute total ripoff?
No, I don't know, unfortunately. I'm not so big into Transformers.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Starscream?
No, I'm talking about Jetfighter. He was an Autobot. It has a name, Steve? Gerwalk? Gerwalk mode? I didn't watch it. I watched it on Saturday mornings when it came on the cartoons. It was either Saturday mornings or in the afternoon. We got home from school, rushing home. These were just fantastic. Loved them. Oh, God. My wallet is crying right now. What's really bad is if anybody remembers Jason the Wheeled Warriors from the 80s, those cars and shit, they're fucking expensive. They'll probably be the most expensive things I try to get back for my 80s nostalgia. But I'm gonna get at least one of them. I'm gonna try to get my hands on. What are we doing? What you got here?
All right, we're talking
Wolverine.
about figures and
Oh.
toys now.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
And this is like
Oh, don't
over-
worry. Whenever my other channel gets off and running and everything, when I start getting more content, talking about more toys, this is gonna be an entire fucking live stream, like all
Oh
day.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And this is
Ground effect. Okay.
The figure is over 8,000 kroners for me, so that's a lot of fucking money. That's oof. But it looks just so fucking amazing. Like the details and the roughness. It's just like I one day, man. One fucking day I will get this. A badass Wolverine, bro.
What was? So I remember they had the Zentradi battle pod. What was the leader's pod? What was the name of that one? Because that was fucking awesome. That's the one I want to find. Plus, there's a bunch of the Gundam, the mobile suit Gundam suits that I want to get my hands on for no reason. Like, I know there's a lot of people out there. They get them, they paint them, they put all the armor on. It's like, no, I want this snapped together. Let me, get all the flash off of it, sand it down, make it nice and pretty, and just display it on my shelf. I don't even mind the action. I guess the quote unquote action figures that are already put together.
I don't know.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Where's the toy for it? I guess that's the closest thing. Visit. There we go. We'll check this one out. We'll probably end the stream. This bad boy right here. So very cool.
Ooh, that's actually pretty cool.
Ah, crap. Bring that back up. Five Nights at Freddy's got fingered? What?
What?
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I love it. I still like the classics, the classic anime, the classic manga. All just love them. But anyway, it is well past 10 o'clock. So we'll go ahead and call it for night. Personally, I hated Sabine the most. Most in the Ahsoka series, and that sibling-like relationship with Ezra was bullshit, even though she put the galaxy at risk just to be like, oh, hi. Yeah, that was extremely annoying. The complete and total lack of accountability for everything that she did, with Ahsoka just saying, yeah, we are where we're supposed to be. It's like, oh, fuck off. Just absolutely asinine. Like, so many bad writing elements in that series. Just zero accountability across the board for almost every single fucking character. Was there any good? Yes. Balin's skull. I don't know if that's because of the writing or because of Ray Stevenson.
For me, it's because of Ray. Because of him. Yeah. Because I like him. I liked him and I still like him, as an actor. Rest in peace, man. It was like one of my favorite movies. I am a big Punisher guy too, and his Punisher movie. It's not perfect. It's not the best movie in the fucking world, but him as Punisher is one of the roughest things I've seen. It's just like when he was just so perfect as Punisher, man, in that movie.
I personally, I know I like the other dude, the one before.
Oh yeah, Thomas Jane was also really good. I also love Thomas Jane, but it was just something with Ray. I'm really into his acting. It's just the way he acts and stuff. He has a unique take, in a way. You know what I mean? Because he's a class act actor. He has his own. He's like Johnny Depp in a way. He has his own type of acting. He's his own personality when he acts stuff, and it's just like that's what I just really like him. I guess if that's a way to say it.
On Earth.
But are we gonna wrap up?
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up. Anybody got anything they want to promote?
We're gonna try to do a stream tomorrow, Thursday. Hopefully, StreamYard will not get fucked up again because StreamYard have a lot of issues. We did a 5-cast
3 times last night.
We did a 5-cast earlier, and StreamYard worked for the most part. I think I had to refresh once. But tomorrow, the Beyond, and hopefully will work. On Sunday, I'm gonna be on Pacific 414, and they are gonna interview me, and we're gonna talk about the company and how everything started, the origin of 540 and stuff like that. So we're probably gonna go a little detailed on a lot of some certain stuff that how it started, how it did it, and a lot of stuff. It's gonna be really interesting. And that's some of the stuff that I have to promote. You can also find me on Pop Culture Minefield sometimes. Depends on what they're talking about. Sometimes I'm there, sometimes I'm not. But I'm trying my best to be there more often. And you can also find me sometimes on T-shirt Historian. And of course, you
You're
can
just
find me here
fucking
sometimes.
all over the place, huh?
I am really all over the place sometimes.
Jason gets around. Yeah.
I get around.
Hey man, let him do him.
Yeah, I'm Norwegian. We are horse. So deal with it. And no, and we also I can announce this that we do have the 5 casts, but we have changed a little stuff up. So some of the 5 casts will be on a Wednesday earlier in the morning for us Norwegians. So that 5 cast episode, those 5 cast episodes mostly are me and Prismatics and Fenrir. And if other people in the company or guests have time, they are always allowed to pop in. But that's what we're trying to do now with those shows. So we have like more earlier shows to just get around certain topics we don't get through in the live streams. And no, that's mostly what I can promote. And like I say all the time is everybody out there, just remember life's too short, make the most of it. And we in this panel, we love you, we appreciate you. And none of us would have been here today if it wasn't for any of you guys out there. You guys inspire us every single day when you show up. And, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And I'm excited to see all of your faces again on a stream or private.
We gotta let you. We gotta stop letting you go first. God damn it. Oh shit! You got anything coming up? When's your next live stream? Gaming.
Sure, maybe Friday or Saturday. Definitely will be tomorrow because girlfriend's birthday is tomorrow, so I will be.
Say happy birthday for me.
Happy birthday.
If she ever sees this, happy birthday! Oh my God,
happy
you're getting older.
To you,
for sure.
Back up.
It is her birthday tomorrow, so
yes, happy birthday! Obviously, of course. Cool.
I will. Probably maybe Friday or Saturday. I'm not 100% sure, but you never know.
Cool. The only thing for me, tomorrow I'll be recording a video on something. Yes, I do know what it is, but I don't want to tell anybody yet. Other than that, I'll be doing some more Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty for sure. Friday, maybe Sunday night. I don't know. Well, no, maybe not Sunday night. Friday evening for sure, though. Whenever I get settled. Because Phantom Liberty is awesome. It's fucking awesome. And I'll make sure and turn make sure and turn the nude filter back on or just leave it off and run around naked and get kicked off of YouTube.
Well, for those who are getting bored of my Baldur's Gate streams.
Your Bald Gate?
I'll be
well, for him it would be balls gate.
Actually, I think his girlfriend never. Fuck it, I've been crass all night. She's got the Bald Gate for you.
I am the only one with one ball. Ooh, that's my thing. Don't take that away from me. I'm the guy with one testicle. Yeah,
they already took ball. They already took that away from you.
Yeah.
So if anyone's getting bored of watching me play Baldur's Gate, if I finish it soon, the 12th, I'll be streaming the new Mario RPG remake.
Oh, wait, what? Remake?
Remaster.
Yeah, the remaster.
You didn't know about it? Comes out the 12th.
Yeah, the remastered.
Okay. I don't have anything Nintendo. I have a Game Boy. Lizard has a Switch. That's it. I don't have one yet.
Well, yeah, they remade the game that came out on the Super NES for the Switch. So once I get finished with Baldur's Gate, I will be playing that.
Cool. That's eventually. I got a laundry list of games.
I hope one of you guys will someday stream Devil May Cry.
I've already beaten all the Devil May Cry games. So.
I have no interest.
Well, fuck you, Kilted.
What? Well, I wish somebody would. I've never had
you
any.
like Barbie. You're Barbie gay. That's the reason.
I have played every Devil May Cry game and beaten them all.
Oh, good games. Man.
Even the crappy prequel.
Like
that wasn't really a prequel.
No, the remake.
God.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was a remake.
It still
different
wasn't
company.
Good. It was
different
okay, but it wasn't great.
It was stupid as fuck. Hated that game.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. We will see you next time. We love y'all.
Bye bye. Thank you for hanging out. Bye bye. We're gonna go. Bye bye.